Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy blessed Thursday. How y'all doing today? Hey, Angie. Hey, Sandra. How y'all doing on this beautiful, rainy, blessed Thursday? Because it's raining out here. They say it stopped raining in New Orleans, but it's still raining, um, you know, in the Mandeville area and across the causeway, it's still raining. So um, I was going outside, because tomorrow is my big day. I'm making a big 60 on tomorrow. So I was going outside on today and I was going to start celebrating. Like today, I was going outside. But if it stopped raining, I might still take a stroll over there and come back, you know. But the only thing is, I don't like going outside when it's, too late and I got to ride back by myself. But it's okay. But if I decide that I want to go out when I get off the live, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go outside. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If I decide that's what I want to do, I'm going to go outside and start my birthday off. But if it's still going to be a little like, if I call somebody and they say it's still like it's raining on that side, I'm not going because two chances to one when I leave out and I decide to come back in, it might start raining because it's supposed to rain all this weekend. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain like today, tomorrow, Saturday. It's supposed to rain all this weekend for what I can understand. I'm not sure, but that's what they said. So, how y'all doing? The topic for the day is exposing the truth. Boy, 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 my life by itself is a movie, right? So, my life by itself is a movie by itself. Oh, yeah. So, it's supposed to be, so tomorrow, it really supposed to be raining tomorrow. hmm So even if it rains tomorrow, I got rain boots. I'm not gonna sit inside and not do nothing because this will be the last time I see 60. So I'm not staying inside. I'm not letting no rain stop me from. I'm glad I didn't go get my car detailed for the weekend because that would have been a waste of money. So I hope it don't rain Saturday and Sunday because I'm still gonna celebrate my birthday. How about that? Hey, my baby, hey, Miki. Hey, Queen. So, can y'all get the lights up? I have to tell y'all that every time I come on. Can y'all press the like button? Can y'all get the lights up? Can y'all press the like button? We only got 3 lights in here. Every time y'all come in here, y'all like the topic, exposing the truth. That's the topic today. Exposing the truth. See, people don't like when you expose the truth. They rather for you to just go along, to get along. And when you start telling the truth, people start disliking you. Oh, well, they're going to dislike me when I'm here, while I'm here, and when I'm gone, they're going to dislike me. So it is what it is. Hey, Paula. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Facebook because I can't see none of y'all comments. Oh, there go Wendy. Hey, Wendy. I can see Wendy comment. So I be saying, Paula, some of y'all must have your comments turned off. Well, I don't know, because I can see Wendy comment, and I can see the comments that's on YouTube. I could see your comment, and I can only see 3 likes. I can see 10 people that's in here on YouTube with only 3 likes. And who likes that is? What 3 likes that is? because I'm seeing more than 3 people on here. Sandra Root, uh, me, Angie. I see that's more than 3 people right here. So why I'm only got 3 likes? I don't know. I don't know how this stuff go. But at the end of the day, thank y'all for being here on this beautiful wet Thursday with me exposing the truth. Thank y'all. And I know as I be talking, I hate when people come in on the back end and they be like, I be done started the conversation, I be done start, and people be missing and they want you to go and start over from the beginning. Hey, Paula. There go Paula right there. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for pressing the like button. Now I then went up to 4 likes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mother. Mama, thank you, girl, for coming to the comedy show. Your daughter is making 60 years old tomorrow. I'm coming to pick up my card, too. Yes, tomorrow. You should have cooked me something. No, cook something for the 4th of July. And I'm gonna come over there and get something to eat by yours. Yo, that's my mama right there. Yeah. Thank y'all for the 8 likes with 13 people in here. Hey Dina, hey Brandy, hey Nikki. Oh, hey, how y'all doing today? Y'all know tomorrow, y'all know what tomorrow is? Do y'all know what tomorrow is? I ain't gotta keep on asking y'all because I know y'all know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is somebody I know tomorrow. Somebody I know personally. I know tomorrow somebody I know personally. Tomorrow I know somebody's birthday that I know. Thank you, girl. Thank you for telling me early. That means you got to tell me again tomorrow too. You told me today and you're going to tell me again tomorrow. Because just because you're the first one saying it early, I still want y'all to say again tomorrow. Happy birthday, Ann. Not the big Ann, the little Ann, the little one. Because y'all know it's 2 of us. It's the big Ann and it's the little Ann. And I'm the little Ann. Yeah, Wanda, you late. You usually be on here before everybody. But you're late. Hey, Queen. So today the topic is exposing the truth. Exposing the truth about a lot of things that happen in life. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that happened, like people be around here lying and fabricating. I love you more, Queen. Lying and fabricating about me when at the end of the day they really don't know me. So how can you? Yeah, it's tomorrow. How can you talk about me when you don't even know? Like yesterday when I was on the live and they had people, on Instagram. I went to Instagram and I told them that I would not be going live on IG. If y'all want to see the live, come over to YouTube. That's what I told them on IG. But on Facebook, I'm still live on Facebook because they got people like older people like me and people that's a little older than me that don't know how to deal. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Queen. That don't really know how to operate YouTube yet. So I gotta be fair because at one time I didn't know how to operate YouTube, So I'm gonna be fair with the people that have been following me for years. And even the people that just started following me, if they say they don't know how to do something, I'm not gonna drop them. But them over there on Instagram, they know how to do. They know what to do. They know how to throw the rock and hide their hand. See what I'm saying? So we started out with Facebook, with MySpace and all that. So that's why I'm gonna end with. Oh, you say send you my cash app? Oh, okay, girl. I don't know how to put my cash app on. I don't know how to put my cash app up here. I don't know how to write on here on Facebook. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to pin the cash app on Facebook. I don't know how to do that. Y'all, how to pin my cash app on Facebook. I don't know how to do that. Wait, let me see. Let me see. I don't want to mess up. That's not it. Tap the button features to link during the live video. That's not it. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna press another button. That's not it. I don't know how to do that. Submit questions will appear here. That's not it. I don't know how to do that. Wait, y'all. Give me a minute on YouTube. That's not it. I don't know how to do that. And what this is. Enable stars for this live video. Enable it, or I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Wait, let me see. I don't know what to do. Why y'all can't? Why y'all can't? Why y'all can't do it for me? Why y'all can't post it? You say inbox. I don't. Oh, my Cash App is $ANNIE 703. $ANNIE 703. $Annie. You know, like the little girl, Annie. ANNIE 703. $Annie. $Annie 703. And when y'all see it, it's gonna be me with pink on. And my name on there is Melva. Y'all got it? I don't know how to pin it, but I know how to pin it on I know how to pin it on YouTube. I know how to do that, but I don't know how to do it on. Y'all be trying to get me to do too much. I don't know how to do that. So I know how to do it on here. $Annie. ANNIE 703. CASH. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know how to. I see that, but I don't know how to pin it. I don't know how to do that. Reply, ban, mute, stick. Yeah. Y'all gonna, hey Catherine, y'all gonna have, I'm gonna be to mess something up, messing with y'all. I don't know how to do that. See there? Messing stuff up. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold up, y'all. I'ma talk. I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm doing. So I didn't touch something. I didn't touch something over here on YouTube. And I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So I got that right there. Oh my. Yes. I'ma learn. I'ma get it. I'ma get it one way or another. Is this you? Which one? Yeah, that's me. I got on pink. Let me see. I got on pink. Let me show you on my phone. I have on this how I look. Oh, you can't see it. See that little pink and that little pink? Y'all can't see it because of the light. I can't. Y'all can't see it. But it says Melva at the top. MELVA. That's it. That's it. And I got $3 on my Cash App. It said I got $3. That's what it said on my Cash App. You saw it? Thank y'all. Whatever y'all sent, thank y'all as well. I appreciate whatever y'all sent. It could be $1, $2. It could be $5. I can get me a pack of Depends. That's all that matters. It could be $5. It could be $2. It could be $10. All of it gonna add up. I can get me a pack of Depends. Oh, I forgot. My friend got me on the Depends. My friend gave me enough pens to last me for a whole month. Mm-hmm. What you say, Miss Ann? Baby, you put your clothes in, baby. All the way from Baltimore. We got Maryland in the building. We got Ohio in the building. We got Atlanta in the building. We got Houston in the building. That's all the people that's in the building on YouTube. We got a full house. We got more people in the building on YouTube than we had in the comedy show. Woo! Y'all make sure y'all don't steal my money. Make sure y'all don't steal my money. Because we got more people on here on YouTube than we had in the building. Maybe I should have just had a comedy show on YouTube. The comedy show was full of people, but the bucket ain't had no money in it. That's what they said. Now, where the money was, I wasn't where the money resigned, because the money sure wasn't in my pocket. I had to stop and get gas, and I ain't even have but $10. Hey, Janice, you mean to tell me, and you had a comedy show, and you, thank you, Janice. You mean to tell me you did 2 shows with Cat Williams, the legendary Cat Williams, and you had somebody that you trusted to handle your comedy show, and the person you trusted, you ain't make no money? You mean to tell me you Ann Mays, the legendary Ann Mays, came on with no money? Where they do that? Only in New Orleans. Where they do that? I was robbed without a gun. Now, I done been jacked before. I done jack. I tell you all the time, jackers get jacked. And I didn't jack. And somebody didn't jack me. But I ain't never got jacked in a wheelchair. I ain't never got robbed without a gun. Oh, yeah, I did. But it's okay, because I don't cry over spilled milk. And I'm glad I ain't nothing like I used to be, because I would have shut the whole building down. I would have had somebody to come there and lock the door and lay everybody down, and I would have came out there with everybody's money. But thank God for change. Yeah, y'all. The legendary Ann Mays. You know Ann Mays. Ann Mays. Like they be saying, Warren May's sister. She had a comedy show, and she ain't make no money. Run that by me again. So you mean to tell me Ann Mays, the one that, the comedy show? What you say? Did I get a birthday gift? I ain't getting no birthday gift. From who? Wendy, from who? with the stolen bread. See why people get hurt up in here. I saw the girl get jumped holding her child, and one of the girls help her baby beat her up over $50, and nobody Yeah, that's why stuff be happening to people. Because guess what? I just know my little comedy show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I spent my little money on my little cake and the food and all that. And then the cool part about it, they ate for free. They ate. Everybody ate for free. I eat much. I say slice the cake. The cake was from Switz, my favorite bakery. And I say cut the cake because I'm not taking the cake home. And they cut the cake, and I left and came home, with a little piece of cake or whatever, because I love cake. But I made sure everybody had some cake. Hold up. Let me see, Wendy. I made sure everybody got some cake. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you for my birthday gift. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you. And everybody, when y'all send me the cash out for my birthday, let me know when y'all birthday, because when y'all birthday, I like to bless y'all like y'all bless me. That's who I am. I like to treat people the way they treat me. How about that? Thank you, Wendy, for the early birthday present. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. So y'all, the comedy show was nice. Again, my family was there. My mother was there. My sister was there. My brother was there. And like me and my sister, some of us, we don't, we be a little mad they don't talk and all that, but they still showed up and showed out for their sister and they were, for their sister. My brother was there. My other brother claimed he didn't remember, so he went back to Atlanta, but I'm gonna catch him when he get back down here because it was promoted too many days for him to say he forgot. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna get him when he come back down here. He probably gonna come down here for the essence. But when he come down here, I'm gonna catch up with him too. But anyway, y'all, again, for the people who don't know, yeah, the comedy show was nice. And I was in my feelings for a little minute because I expected some people who I've been there for, I was expecting them to show up and show out and be there for me. All the lies about, yeah, this one coming, that one coming, and this and that. Yo, I take some stuff, I take personal. I ain't gonna lie. Some stuff I take personal with certain people. I know certain people have jobs and some people couldn't make it and this and that, and it's understandable. But when you did for the same people over and over, and these people, you didn't went to their parties and you went to their celebration and all that kind of stuff there. Your birthday, July the 6th, or it's cancer season. Yes, it is with our crying baby ass. Uh-huh. With our always won't be forgiven ass. Uh-huh. With our always won't give stuff away ass. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's us. Cancers. Cancers are some of the most givingest, lovingest people you can ever want to be with until you cross us. We good as gold. We gonna cry. And when we cry, look out. I'm just saying, we ain't the one to mess over. Because guess what? A lot of times I had to pray and cry in a closet because I wanted my lick back. Your grandson, July the 7th. Well, my grandson Denham, his birthday was yesterday. We are some of the most, we always forgiving. We'll give you a second chance. We might give you a third chance. But guess what? When we done, and we say when we mean we done, when we done, we done. We might give you a little talk to you, but for us, we gonna think before we give you another chance. We ain't stupid though, but we didn't been a fool. But a damn fool, we ain't finna be that. We done been a fool, but we ain't gonna keep being a fool, because being a fool and a fool and a fool turn into being a damn fool. Thank y'all for having the lights up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tomorrow is my day. I'm gonna celebrate the whole weekend. Mm-hmm. Thank you again, Wendy. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So y'all, today the topic is exposing the truth. Like me talking about my life story. Like on yesterday, my topic, like yesterday. I forgot what the topic was. But anyway, but me talking about, let me tell y'all, when I first got in the wheelchair, when I first got almost unalive, I did not remember a lot of things. I had short memory loss. A lot of things I did not remember. And now that I'm 60 and time that went by, I be laying. In other words, I have more time to think now. So I be thinking about a lot of things, and I be saying, well, damn, how could this happen and how could that happen when, like a lot of stuff. I think this what I think should happen, y'all. Hey, Queen, this what I think should happen. All right. When I got Pum Pum, right? I didn't know anything about uh even though the jurors found her not guilty for almost unaliving me in my back. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. It wasn't right for me to put my hand on nobody. Let's get that right. Let's get that straight. It didn't make it right, even though my ex was cheating on me with her and she was smiling good in my face and all that kind of stuff. That it didn't make it right for me to put my hand on her, but it did make it right for her to mess with a married man. It did make it right for her to pull out a Pum Pum when I turned my back and almost unalive me with my back turned. I was no longer a threat to her when she Pum Pum me in my back, right? Two wrongs don't make it right. If I ain't had a weapon at all, it shouldn't have been no Pum Pum involved at all. But I understand it was already premeditated, the whole situation. When I break it all down to y'all gonna know it was all corrupted. All of it was corrupted. Now, when I did what I did when I was in my teens, I almost unalived somebody and it was corrupted. So I know how corruption go. And I'm here to tell y'all, karma is a beat and you reap what you sow. So even though that was a young man, an older man at the time that I Pum, it still didn't make it right. Even though he put his hands on me, it still didn't make it right what I did and how I did it. And I repent for that. So even though I repent and I ask for forgiveness for Pum and a man, it came back around on me years later, and it was a female that Pum me in my back, and I almost lost my life, like the guy almost lost his life, right? So that's how I know how life is. So even though this young lady did what she did to me, she still have to live with the choice that she made. She made a choice to be with a married man. She made a choice to cheat with a married man knowing he was married. She made a choice to Pum his wife, and then she made a choice to be with him. Now, I don't know who signed my name on the divorce papers, but it wasn't me. And I do know that he married her in October. I got Pum in January. So somebody said, tomorrow is also your nephew, Shamar Allen birthday. Oh, wow. Tell him I say happy birthday, Shamar. So I do know that in the time frame of me being in the hospital, all y'all got to do is do the math. I was in the hospital in January, the beginning of January. He married her in October, right? So from January to October, there's no way possible this man that I was married to can say that he didn't know where I was, right? So either I wasn't still in Charity Hospital because I hadn't came out of coma after that. So after I left Charity Hospital, I went into the rehab for rehabilitation because, mind you, I had little children. My children, all of them was the majority of them, my oldest, my baby boy, at the time, my baby boy is 31 right now. My baby girl is 32. My other daughter is 33. And my oldest son is 42. So y'all do the math. So that means I had young children at the time of this incident. So it's no way possible he could have told a lawyer or whoever he filed the divorce with that he couldn't find me because we had children involved. So if we had children involved, I all right, from when I came out the coma, I wound up at the rehabilitation. They asked me, I remember when I came out the coma, they asked me when they told me I was paralyzed, um, they asked me what rehabilitation place did I want to go to. It had to be a place in-house. So from the hospital to the rehabilitation place, I didn't go to one where everybody that know me could just pop up. I went to one in St. Bernard Parish, which is in Chalmette. So me being in there, by the time that I was in there, by me having little small children, they had to teach me how to get my baby boy, because he still was a toddler. I had to learn how to get him from off the floor. I had to learn how to get out of the wheelchair, from out of the wheelchair to the floor. I had to learn how to pick them up from the floor to the wheelchair. I had to learn how to grab them with one hand and pull them up and pull them on my lap. All my children was young. So I had to learn how to do all of that. So in the process of me having physical therapy, my children still was young, and I was in a rehab. So in the process of me being in the rehab, and he still was married to me. So I'm trying to find out when was the window and when did he file for a divorce, because I still was in a rehab. I was still married to him. And I'm going to take the time out of my day one time and go get the divorce papers, because I really want to go over them. I want to see what was his grounds for divorce. And I want to see what signature that they have on the divorce papers. And yeah, somebody probably saying, well, and even though that was 30 some years ago, I don't care. I want to get to the bottom of this, because back then there was a lot of crooked stuff that was going on, and I didn't know anything about none of this. Hold up. Let me get a sip. So listen, when this happened, all right, when I got out the hospital, the district attorney, they never got in touch with me. And so I was like, so this woman almost unalived me. She made bond, and they never contact me. So I wound up talking to the district attorney, and they wind up going to pick her up again, because that's when they realized that they really had a case, which they know they had a case in the beginning, but they wind up going to pick her up again, and she had to make bond again, right? So mind you, I ain't gonna say somebody's name that has some money, a little power in our city. I ain't gonna put y'all in it right now, but I know y'all what y'all did. I know what you did, mister, and you is powerful. You got several business in the 6th ward, but I know you was cool with the judge, and you went and talked to the judge, and the judge told you that he gonna allow her to have a jury trial, because if he did a judge trial, she was automatically guilty, because I got pim in my back and I was no longer a threat. But it's all in who you know. And when you got a little bread, you could do a little under table stuff. I'm just saying. But I know, mister, and y'all got y'all little business in the 6th ward too. And y'all got old money. But I know y'all went and talked to the judge. I know. But it's okay, because all us grew up in the 6th ward together. See what I'm saying? And if I say this name, everybody from the 6th ward will know who I'm talking about. But they don't know I know that you talk to the judge. Uh-huh. See, let me tell y'all something about life. When you got a little money, people will do anything for the love of money, even if it's wrong. They're gonna go along, they get along for money. The judge had got a little bread. The judge had did a little favor for this certain person who got a couple of houses in the sixth ward where I come, and a couple of business in the sixth ward where I come up at. Went talk to the judge on her behalf, and the judge said, "Well, I'm gonna take it out of my hand and I'm gonna give it to the jurors." So the judge gave it to the jurors. So we had a jury trial, right? So a year almost had them went by when I got out of the rehab. And I ain't getting no answer from the district attorney, from the DL, none of that. Like if they was just gonna let it go. And I was like, well, what's really going on? Somebody that almost unalived me, and y'all gonna let this ride? Now, mind you, if I would have never talked to the DA for the, when I got out the hospital, they probably was gonna throw it under the rug. But I'm like, you know what? I ain't finna let this ride like this, because at the end of the day, I'm still the one winding up with the bad end of the stick. So after she got locked up again, all right, I went get me I bought me a new car, right? After that, somebody set a trail, set my car on fire. Yeah, they did that. They did that too. I don't know if they thought they would scan somebody or what they thought was going on, but they set my car on fire, right? But it's okay, because guess what? It was just a car, right? And ain't nobody was scared, but that's what they did. So, after all that happened, right? They celebrated, had a big old celebration and all that kind of stuff there. Yeah, they did all that, but at the end of the day, I'm still alive. So a lot of things that happened, I didn't know anything about none of that. I didn't know anything about him filing for a divorce. There's no way possible he could have told him, I don't know where she at. So I'm trying to understand now that all this didn't happen in the past, how somebody get an opportunity to divorce you without you being served, number one. Number two, and I'm telling y'all, and I'm going to say this again because I said this on yesterday, I would have never let him walk free. You cheated on me, then you trying to divorce me. Okay, if I want to give you a divorce, let me give you a divorce with stipulations. Okay, I'm going to give you a divorce, but I guarantee you, you're going to pay me to be free for all my years and my tears and all my wasted years. So, of course, Miss Ann, you always have the right to determine a justice and gonna lose their mind when you get up on your feet. I know God, He said for right, and in the presence of your enemy, right. So till this day now, that I ain't gonna lie, y'all, all the time that I've been in a wheelchair, I was still mentally destroyed. I bought a house. I bought I bought nice cars and all that, but I wasn't happy with none of the immaterial things. Love you too. I wasn't happy with none of the immaterial things that I bought. So instead of me allowing myself some time before I went head first and bought a house and bought things that I thought was gonna make me happy. But when I tell y'all, I went to the tornadoes, the storms, the flood. I tried going to church, bringing my children to church. It was a lot of stuff I went through, and it wasn't happy time. I still wasn't over the fact that he did what he did to me. I still was dealing with that on a day-to-day basis. I was being tormented I was torn in between wanting my lick back, doing what's right and doing what's wrong. I chose to make a decision, and I talked to God, talked to Jehovah, and I made a promise to him that I would never do her or him anything. I made that promise. And when people knew that the things that they did, people was calling me and people wanted to retaliate, and it was like, you ain't got to do nothing. And I promise y'all, I promised to Jehovah. It was one time where, yeah, I was so angry to, I was this close to, and God had to stop me. I was just close to about to do something, and she didn't even know I was right there. I was this close, and then Jehovah came to me and told me, you better not. Just imagine you about to go with your move. And I raised my right hand to Jehovah. I was about to go with my move, and Jehovah came to me and told me I better not. And you know what he put in my face? My children. So my children really don't know the sacrifice I made, which saved me from going to, Women's St. Gabriel for the rest of my life, and saved me to be here even with my children. Because I feel like, yeah, grant the fact that me slapping wasn't right, but what she did wasn't right either. And you mean to tell me I felt betrayed? I felt like it was unjust with him and her. And in my mind, I wanted to do him something and I wanted to do her something. In my mind, I had to deal with that mentally for a long time. When I see him, it was times where I wanted to do him something, and I used to see her, and it was times where I was about to do her something. And you know what? Jehovah said, you better not. If I can tell her exactly what she had on, I could tell her where she was, and I could tell her how many feet I was from her, and she didn't even know it. She didn't even know it. So people don't realize that you can do somebody something, and in your mind, you could think, oh, well, you done that person something, and they're not thinking about it. They got some people retaliated on something somebody did them decades ago because they still think about it. You have to be very strong-minded in your mind to say, you know what? I ain't worried about it. I ain't never been a coward. I'm not afraid of nothing or nobody. But if I wouldn't have Jehovah in my life, if God wouldn't be in my life, I would have crashed out. I wouldn't be here. I'd be incarcerated because it'd be premeditated. Premeditated is when you plan something. And I do know without a shadow of doubt, they planned what they did to me. And a lot of them is angry right now with me because they would have wanted me to pass away than to be able to tell the truth and tell what exactly happened. Nobody can lie and say nothing I say is a lie. That nobody can come on social media and say everything that she's been saying is a lie because it's not a lie. Hey, Queen. So the reason why a lot of people are so angry It's because I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I'm exposing the truth. I'm exposing the truth. And I'm gonna say it again, if people don't give you something to talk about, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. All this happened revolves around me and everybody that was involved. How y'all gonna get mad at me from exposing the truth? How y'all mad? And I'm the one in the wheelchair. How these little young girls gonna come all on my live and all that kind of stuff there and try to question me about my life when you don't even know nothing about me? You don't know. Y'all little girls don't know nothing about Miss Ann. All y'all know is what y'all heard, but y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all, somebody probably told y'all, and a lot of people been lied to. Oh, that lady, that was a bully. Oh, that lady, this and that and all that. Oh, wow. A bully? Me being a bully? Now, I wouldn't say I was a bully. I know for sure I wasn't no bully. But I know I put hands on you. But a bully, meaning you see somebody and you constantly picking with them and you constantly bullying them. I ain't never have to be a bully. Right. Thank you, Queen. But their problem with me is that, let me tell y'all something. It's so many people, y'all, it's so many people against me too. It's pathetic. I gotta be one of the most powerful woman in New Orleans because it's so many people, money, that's fighting against me. So it's pathetic. How can all y'all team up against this? You know what the district attorney told me? She said, you know what? I can tell everybody's lying because everybody got the same story. It's like they rehearsed what they was gonna say. Everybody got on the stand and they said the same thing. They said the same. But out of all his girlfriends and all the women that took the stand, she the only one. So why the other ones couldn't say I bullied them? You would think the one who I went to her house and knocked on her mama door, you would have think she would have said I bullied her, but that ain't never happened. The other little girl, you would have think she would have said I was a bully. That ain't never happened. Right. Thank you, Monique. That ain't never happened. So we got all these people. Oh, she was scared and all that. Come on, y'all can miss me with the scary shit. Y'all can miss me with the scary shit. But somebody had done already told me that they said if she ever put her hands on you, if she ever do this, you better pum her. So okay, she did what they told her to do, but I'm still alive. And all the people who told her to do what she did, guess what? They ain't got to live with what she did. She got to live with what she did. Cause just like she know me, and all right, if you with me then, why you ain't scared of me now? Just because I'm in a wheelchair. Do y'all think because people in a wheelchair, they still can't commit a crime? And I'm not asking for a friend. Because I know the young man that had my brother unalive is in a wheelchair. Thank you, Queen. The young man, my brother unalive, is in a wheelchair. I'm just saying. So y'all around here, so if a person's scared of you, I'll be more scared knowing that this person's still alive. And I'll be saying them and I ain't scared of them no more because I pim. Wow. So you pim somebody that you were scared of and you still see them. So is you still scared? Is you still scared? Or you gonna make believe that you're scared or perpetrate a fraud like you were scared of them? Because if I know a man or a woman is dangerous and I'm not gonna mess with it and be like, you know what? I ain't trying to deal with that right there because that's a problem. Thank you, Queen. I know that's gonna be a problem. The problem is with a lot of them is that it's so many of them, so at the end of the day, they don't even like each other. They all of them be around each other, and they don't even like each other. But all them don't like AMAs. All them. Y'all, this shit is so deep to the center of shame. My grandson, whose birthday was yesterday, his grandmother is the one who unalived me, best friend. Can I get some likes in here, some hearts? And because we're gonna have a long Thursday tonight. After I get off here, y'all gonna be y'all gonna be shaking your head. Devil, you're a lie. You can't have my verse. You can't have my verse. Devil, you're a lie. We gonna have a nice Thursday tonight. Can y'all press the likes and show me some likes? Tomorrow is my birthday. If y'all want to, y'all can send me $1 for my birthday. Because guess what? We gonna talk about it today, not tomorrow. Today. Exposing the truth. Thank y'all for the likes and the hearts. And share the lie to somebody so they can hear the truth. Because they've been telling a lie. They got the younger generation thinking I was a bully. They got the younger generation think, because somebody say, and they say you wasn't that nice. No, I wasn't that nice, but I ain't never almost unalive a female. I ain't play with a female that smiling, that grinning, that face and all that kind of shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna smile and grin in my face and be all up in my face and come to find out you with my dude. Come on now. Some of y'all ain't married to her, and y'all probably would have did the same thing. I ain't slap her that hard. I just gave her a little, little pimp slap. I ain't left no mark in her face, but at the end of the day, again, I take accountability. And you can't be putting your hand on people because at the end of the day, some people can't stand up and toe-to-toe and fight. Some people want weapons because they can't take an ass whipping. If you know you're doing something wrong, take your lick. Like I took mine. Thank you, girl. Like I take mine. See, we got all these people on the internet, even now, we got the younger people telling me, oh, nobody want to listen to you. You too old. They want, just like the shit with Viney with the HIV. They want Viney to be an advocate for HIV, but Viney really didn't want to be an advocate for HIV. So let me get this clear with a lot of y'all. Let me get this clear. Y'all know an advocate is somebody who changed their life, who ain't living a certain way. And guess what? A person is an advocate is somebody that can advocate for that, for HIV. Let's say that. An advocate is somebody speaking on about HIV, how they didn't been through it like me, 13 years, undetectable, and I'm not. See, you got to practice what you preach. Thank you, Queen. You got to practice what you preach. You can't say, oh, I'm an advocate for HIV, but you still out there sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the generation we got now, they want the older people to get out the way. Because I be looking, when I be posting shit like I post my grandbaby, happy birthday, they had 1,000 people viewed it, but only 18 people told my grandson happy birthday on my page. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know if they think if they press the like button, I don't know if they think that's gonna make me get paid or whatever, but they showing their true color. You mean to tell me I got all these people that watch me, follow me, but you mean to tell me everybody I mean, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people share a video or share a live, I think people think that when you share a live, they share a live. No, they don't think that. You know what they think? Hold up. Excuse me. You know what they think? I ain't sharing a live because my friend might be watching who don't like her. Oh, so you a follower. So you weren't about your friend seeing you pressing the like button and your friend gonna fall out with you because your friend don't like Miss Ann and don't even know Miss Ann. Mm. I'm just saying. So listen, y'all. It's an entourage of them, right? So listen, back to what I was saying. My grandson, grandmother is the woman who unalived me. My grandson, whose birthday was yesterday, the woman who almost tried to unalive me, that's her best friend too. But yet and still, y'all want to call me messy? Look like I can't get rid of them. And you mean to tell me, okay, so let me give y'all one better than that. So the best, my grandson, grandma, is best friends with my ex-husband's friend, wife. Let me say it again. My grandson's other grandma is best friends with the woman that almost unalived me, and she best friends with my ex-husband's best friend, wife, who used to be best friends with the woman who took the stand on me against me and took the stand on me in behalf for the second wife. Wait, let me break it down to y'all a little bit more and make it where y'all can understand it. All right. One of my ex-husband, the young lady he was cheating on me with, right? Who I went to her mama house, right? And now she's my grandson godmother, right? So her best friend, her other best friend, she got a best friend, which is my daughter-in-law mother is her best friend. She have another best friend. She best friends with my ex-husband best friend wife. I think some of y'all still miss that. I think some of y'all still miss that. That's the medicine. Let me say it again. My grandson, grandma, is best friends with the woman who almost unalived me. All right. One of her other best friends is the man who signed his name on the divorce papers. And the one who husband name on the divorce papers was friends with the one who was messing with my ex-husband, who christened my grandbaby. So the one he was messing with before he married both of us, she became my grandbaby godmother, and she friends with my ex-husband's best friend wife. All these women, all these women is so-called in cahoots and they don't even like each other. The one who almost unalived me is a registered nurse. My grandbaby, grandma, is a registered nurse. So we got all these people in cooch against me. All of them in cooch against me. And let me tell y'all something. I try to get along with the ones who I thought it was necessary that we get along and be cordial because of my grandchildren. But seem like to me that ain't work because I ain't no sometime female. I'm gonna say that. You ain't gonna talk to me when something going on with our grandchildren. And then when you around your little clique, you act like you don't mess with me when at the end of the day, we share the same blood. I'm just saying. My grandson father, my daughter baby daddy, I like that young man. He respects me. He don't never disrespect me. But his mama don't like me. I like her son. Even though her son not with my daughter, that young man still respects me. But you don't like me. And I ain't never did you nothing. We share the same grandson. But you like Miss Thing, which is your best friend. See, you got to point the prove to Miss Thing, which is your best friend. But me and you share the same grandchild. We share the same grandchild. But since Miss Thing that almost unalive me, your best friend, you want to play the role like you don't like me either. Because no matter what way you look at it, that's still our grandson. No matter what way you look at it, y'all can't get rid of me. Now, y'all see where all the mess and confusion come in at? Y'all see where all the mess and confusion. So it took all these women to get on the stand against me. And now they even in their mind, they controlling the narrative of with my children. We got one that took the stand on me. Now you my grandchild godmother. So they let it be known that she gonna be around. So I had to deal with her. I had to deal with her at the courtroom, taking the stand against me. And then y'all done made her my grandson godmother. She the godmother of the our grandchild. And she used to go with the grandpa. So really, technically, you want to be the grandma, but you're the godmother. So you have to find your way inside some kind of way because you still in love with that man that then got married twice on you. As for the people who ain't never heard the story. Wow. So you mean to tell me? Because me, myself, why would I want to christen your grandchild knowing that I was in love with you and still in love with you and you didn't got married twice? So you know what that is? Sound like a little bit of stalking because you know anything pertaining to grandchildren. That's your best friend grandchildren. That's your ex-boyfriend children who never married you and got married twice on you. So you get opportunity to go to a lot of stuff. She invited to a lot of stuff. I be seeing them all at the games, all kind of stuff. She be around the grandchildren. That's because my grandchildren's mother is her best friend. So it's like a slap in my face, like saying, yeah, that's my friend, and my friend gonna be around your grandchildren more than you, and my friend took the stand on you, and my friend was messing with your ex-husband before he was married to you in her. Seem like we got a bunch of angry women, and they angry at me. I said, and all these women took the stand on me. You know what I said? That's their leg back. All them in their mind. Because, girl, what you got to do with the first wife? Girl, you think I'm going to go take the stand on a woman? Come on, y'all. Let me say this to y'all again, because y'all going to be like, well, I ain't said. Y'all going to have to watch this again. So, you took the stand in behalf of the second wife against the first wife. Run it by me again. Yeah. And now, since you took the stand in behalf of the second wife, because you don't like the first wife, hey, Elizabeth, and now you the godmother, I'm opposed. I say, damn, I can't get rid of them. So all them all in cooch. All them be at all the functions and all this. And they say they don't want to turn around somebody toxic. I guess I'm the toxic one. But all these people is drama. And the children be around all them. All these women got on the stand, got paid. They got a little something. And some of them probably even got a little deep. Because that's their ex-old man. So all his ex-girlfriends that got on the stand, most likely, he probably promised them a little deep. Because, girl, the fact of the matter is, you still in love with him. That's why you christened our grandson. Hey, Cheryl. I'm just saying. So every time my grandson have a birthday, the one who took the stand against me, who he never married, she gonna be there. Because that's my grandson, my grandchildren, mama, best friend. I'm just saying. So they paid these females to lie and get on the stand and say, much the sister said, I can remember the sister saying she's notorious. Hold up, wait a minute. If I'm notorious, Miss Thing, how is it that me and you were sleeping with the same drug dealer? I'm just saying, if I am such a bully, as they say, me and Miss Thing, who almost unalived me, sister that said I was notorious on the stand, how is it that if I'm such a bully, how is it that me and you were sleeping with the same man? And you got a son that was supposed to be for him and my daughter. I'm just saying, how is it that if I was so much of a bully, How everybody in New Orleans didn't know that me and you were sleeping with the same man, and he ain't the only one you and I was sharing. It's another one you and I was sharing, but I ain't gonna even say his name because me and his wife is close. But I was messing with him, and once I found out that he had a wife and me and his wife is cool, then I stopped messing with him. But he wasn't married when I was messing with him, but you was messing with him too. And his wife saw naked pictures of you and her husband. I'm just saying, he not the only one. He not the only one we shared. We shared the other boy. Remember the other boy? The dark skin, nice looking one? And his wife put the key in the door and came in there and you was in there. He forgot his wife had the door key and you was at the house. You forgot? Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So that's the other boy that we were sharing too. So we were sharing my baby daddy that was allegedly your baby daddy because your son is named after him, right? If your son was his son, right? That means your son would be his only son because he have the rest of them is all girls. My daughter and a few other girls is her sister, and your son would have been the only brother by their daddy. But that's not the only man you had encounter with. It's the other one. You know the other dark skinned one? He nice looking. Yeah. He used to wear the Daniel Green slippers all the time, the men Daniel Green slippers. And you was together, and his wife came there and put the key in the door and caught you in there with her husband. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you was messing with the judge husband too. You remember the lady that was a judge? Mm-hmm. And you was messing with her husband too, right? Right? Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, this is so much. Since y'all think it's a game and y'all want to play with me, everything I talk about is facts. Exposing the truth. I'm just saying. Oh my. This movie is now on Tubi. No, not on Tubi. It made it to Netflix, and guess what? It's most definitely on Lifetime. Y'all be saying New Orleans is not a real place. It's most definitely a real place because we got some real shit going on out here. Oh, y'all. And then the other girlfriend, she took the stand, the other little young girl too. And you took the stand and you had a little girl and you got pregnant and you try to tell somebody that your daughter was for my ex-husband and to the family say, girl, you need to stop lying. That is not his baby. Your baby is for the dark skinned guy. But you try to say your baby was for let's get this flip. My ex-husband only have 2 children. It's Corey and Corian Luke. That's the only 2 children he has. He don't even have no outside children. I'm the only baby mama. And yeah, I was the first wife. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ain't that something? Yeah. And I ain't going away. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this and all that because I need answers because it's been years and years and I've been trying to figure this thing out and y'all did some dirty shit. Y'all did me wrong. Y'all did some dirty shit to me. Y'all try to frame me. Y'all got on the stand and lied. I'm a pause. So y'all listen. So all these people in one big circle and all of them don't like me. Well, when I was walking, right, it was the young lady that is now a godmother that was messing with my ex-husband before he got married to me and the other girl, right? It was her and her friend. And one day she called herself playing with me. And I damn near ran her and her friend off the road. I chased them down. Dead. They started with me first. They started with me. There are people, how they want to start shit. They started and I was going to finish it. And I was by myself. Y'all think it's a game? I ain't never need no entourage. I don't need no other female to help me. If you play with me in the wrong way, it's one-on-one. It was one-on-one. When I got out my car and she pimping me in the back, I was by myself. I confronted both of them by myself. Yeah. I'm just saying. So now that I'm older and I put two and two together, y'all been lying y'all ass off. Y'all been lying y'all ass off. And they got a lot of people know the truth. And then somebody else say, and when that happened to you, I was standing right there. I saw everything. And then somebody else say, no, I was with her. So you mean to tell me you saying you was with her? Somebody else saying it was only one female with her. Only one female was with her. Now you saying you was with her, and somebody else saying they was right there too. So can y'all get the story right? Because I know it was another one with her. But I know who I was with. I was by myself. And everything that they did was premeditated. So I don't know who signed my name on divorce papers. I don't know where the divorce papers went, because even though that happened to me, you can't say I ain't know where she was, because what about the children? So you mean to tell me you ain't know where your children was? Come on, y'all got to make it make sense. You know your ex-wife was unalive by the woman you with right now, and you can't lie and tell us we don't know where she at. Yes, it is, Wendy. Y'all can lie to some of the people some of the time, but y'all can't lie to the people all the time. Mm-hmm. See, God said, touch not my anointing, do my prophet no harm. When he filed for custody of the children, which he did, and we went to custody court. And the judge said, I'm going to take the children to give to him temporarily until you get your business straight. Temporarily mean like a temporary little thing. When you get your business straight, you'll have your full custody. Because they asked him, they say, is she unfit? He told the people, no, she is not unfit, but I can do more for our children. And so the judge granted him temporary custody. On that particular day that the judge granted him temporary custody, when he left, I was so distraught and I was caught up in my feelings. So 4 hours later, he got busted with drugs with my children in the car. 4 hours later. I don't know if they followed him all that day. I don't know how they must have had to been kept watching him. But 4 hours later, I got a phone call that he had got busted with my children in the car. And some stupid ass person gonna say, I called the people. Stop being so stupid. Why would I call the people on somebody with my children? Why would I call the people on somebody with my children? So they called me and told me to come on I-10 service road in New Orleans East and get my children. Yeah, the hospital can prove that you were not able to sign paperwork. That's fraud. I wasn't able to sign paperwork because paperwork never came. See, with everything, I didn't know nothing about nothing. I didn't know nothing about, I could have sued her. I didn't know anything about none of that. Even though the jurors found her not guilty, I still could have sued her. That's like wrong for that. I could have sued her because she the cause that I'm in a wheelchair. I could have filed suit against him and her, but most definitely could have got spouse support off of him. So they did all that because of lack of knowledge. I didn't know nothing about none of that. I didn't know anything about none of that. And that's where some people have you when you don't when some people can't read or can't comprehend, or some people have bad understandings, people take advantage of that. People take advantage of when they think you don't know something. Like the same thing with the comedy show I just had. I gave her authority to handle the business with the comedy show. And she took my kindness for being a fool, and she kept all the money. And she said, and we ain't make no money, but I'm not stupid. I know how to add and subtract. And I know, when it comes down to money, I know how to count. I can count 25, 25. I could count all the people that was in there, and I know the money that was made, even the money that was made on Eventbrite. I'm not stupid, but it's okay because I'm not worrying about that. So when and I even had years ago, I mean not that long ago, detective. They know it was corrupted. They want to reopen the case again. And I decided that I didn't want to go through that again. I decided. But since they won't play in my face and they be trying to play in my face and all that, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have. That would have probably stopped them from playing with me. See what I'm saying? But I said, you know what? I don't even want to deal with that no more. You know what I'm saying? But to this day, it was a lot of lies and corruption. And it was a lot. And females then came and told me that they wanted to pay them to get on the stand to lie in her behalf, to make up a lie and say I picked with them and I did them something to make sure that she got off with what she did to me. Tell the truth and shame the devil is. Most definitely is. But y'all don't realize how deep this is. It's deep. When I tell y'all it's deep, it's deep. It's so many of them. So even their children. And let me tell y'all something. I respect. She got 2 sons. All right. Both of her sons' daddy are no longer here. When I see her sons, one of them, he speaks to me. He speaks to me, I speak to him, because our kids don't have nothing to do with the choices that we make. But she got one little son. He used to speak, but when he see me, he don't speak no more. But it's okay. So if you can't speak to me, young man, when your mama is around, you don't have to speak to me at all. But one thing about my children, how is it that my children can respect her, but her children don't respect me? See what I'm saying? See, that's the difference. I raised my children to respect regardless. Respect regardless. Even though she did what she did, I guarantee you my children still respect her. But at the end of the day, only one of her little sons, he never got out the way with me. He speaks to me every time he see me. His birthday and my son's birthday are on the same day. But the other little one, he don't speak at all. But it's okay. It's okay. See what I'm saying? And I'm good with that. But the difference between me and her is I'm not going to uphold my children when they're wrong. And I'm going to teach my children right from wrong. Even though she did what she did to me, I know without a shadow of doubt my children respect her. Even though you did what you did to my mama, because I raised my children to forgive. I raised my children going to church. I raised my children not to hold a grudge. But at the end of the day, don't be no damn fool. How could you treat a woman that didn't give birth to you with respect and you don't respect me as your mother? That's the part that I'm not getting. How could you allow her and them to be around my grandchildren and play grandma and grandpa when I can't be around my grandchildren, when I'm a powerful woman of God and I'm not going to harm my grandchildren? But it's okay because I gave it to Jehovah. I used to cry 90 days and 90 nights. Them days is over. But one thing I do know, that when I tell my children about God, either they're going to listen or they're going to hang up the phone. Because they know when I say it, it's real. Yes, I did raise them right. And even though my daughter wrote a book. And the title of her book is She Painted Her Own Reality. That's the name of her book. I painted my own reality. In my daughter's mind. My daughter graduated from college. My daughter went back to college. My daughter got she graduated in child development. She's a real estate agent. My daughter is very, very smart and intelligent. But when it come down to me, I think she done lost her damn mind. I think she done lost her damn mind. And the last thing I told my daughter is God don't like that. And she hung up and blocked me. My other daughter, so my boys talk to me, but my girls don't talk to me. And it's fine. Because they got to go through what they got to go through. And I still love them. I ask God to have mercy on their soul. Because it's not that bad. How y'all could forgive a woman that pull out a pum and almost unalive your mama, but y'all don't forgive y'all mama because y'all feel like, oh, she talked too much? Wow. What kind of world we living in? How could you hold a grudge against your mama and forgive the woman that almost unalive your mama? But I understand I'm fighting against a spirit. And they got a stronghold over them because I didn't raise them like that. What you said, Trina? I thought you shot someone from behind instead of jail time. Yeah. She shot me. She pum me from behind. She pum me from behind, if that's what you're asking. Right, yeah. If you shoot somebody from behind, that's automatically guilt right there. I didn't have a weapon or none of that. Thank you. I didn't have any of that. And it's been like, 31 years, and then a lot of stuff starting to come to me. That's the trick of the enemy, right, Monique? But it's okay because I prayed and I'm much stronger now. But like the only way I can see my new little grandbaby is I go on, I go on the little daddy story and I see my little grandbaby. I see other people holding the grandbaby, take pictures with other the grandbaby and stuff like that. Other people went to the hospital and saw my little grandbaby and all that. And to be honest, I ain't never did my daughter nothing but say something like, I asked about the baby shower. And when I asked about the baby shower, I guess that was crossing the line. When she said I wasn't invited. And I said, God don't like that. And she blocked me ever since. So, I mean, it is what it is. The biggest problem is with my children is me with the internet. So it's okay for y'all to embarrass me and humiliate me in public when y'all see me in public. But the minute I talk about it on the internet, y'all got a problem. Y'all can hurt my feelings and be around y'all friends and be around people and pass me up and all that, walk by me and all that in front of people in the public. But when I talk about what y'all did to me or how y'all treat me on the internet, then I'm the bad guy. See me talking about this? They told me, some people told me that people say I need to let that go. Oh wow. Have you ever lived in Anne's shoe? Have you ever dealt with what Anne is dealing with? I mean, it's been 31 years and Anne's still in a wheelchair and Anne still have flashbacks sometimes. Anne got to be a very powerful, strong woman to deal with it, knowing the fact that she be saying all the shit that y'all be posting all on the internet. And all y'all who've been following me, I never come on the internet. I never said his name. I never said her name. But on yesterday, a young lady was on Instagram on my live, and she said all of them name who I was talking about. I say Miss Thing, or I say him, or I never put a name to the people that I was talking. But yesterday, the young lady was on my live on IG, and she was calling all of them names. That was yesterday. Right, Monique? So at the end of the day, the biggest problem is that I I repent for whatever I did in my life, and I took accountability, and I'm transparent, and they don't like the fact that I am exposing the truth. I am exposing the truth. It's a lot of things that I haven't said yet, because at the end of the day, it's going to be a time where I'm going to have big old interviews on big old talk shows, and that's when the truth going to be revealed. And then also yesterday, a young lady asked me, would I ever have a sit down with Miss Thing, who almost unalived me? For what reason? What we need to sit down and talk about. What it is for us to sit down and talk about. Because she already lied to me. And so I already told her, I said, we're going to get along. I told her, I said, we're going to get along on the strength of the grandchildren. And she said, yeah, you're right. But she said that out of her mouth, but dang what she meant. Because her actions showed me that she only was saying that because I was in front of her. Because if you was about the right thing, and you be around my children, and you're around my ex-husband, which is your husband now, as why you ain't saying, what, that's not right for your mama, what I'm saying, that's not, and him as that's our children. You can push her to the side. No matter what way you look at it, that's our children. And you should be telling your children wrong from right, and telling your children, which is not the children, because me and LaCorbett don't have a problem, but that's our daughter. You should have said, why you ain't tell your mama why you ain't let your mama come up here and see her grandbaby? Thank you. And stop being against, yeah. So at the end of the day, that's what I do, Monique. I'm saying, I don't be with all that. Like, let me tell you something. If I was the type of person that people portray me to be, oh, she this bully and she this and that and all that, she looking for clout. Do y'all not know that my life story itself is clout? If I really want to call names, post pictures, if I was that desperate and that's hungry, I can say their name. I can tell y'all who their people is. I can say who they are. I can, y'all forgetting the fact that I was in these people's family. Do y'all not think that I know a lot about a lot of these people? I was in their family. Come on now. Come on now. But out of all this, I'm the bad guy. And y'all gonna treat her with dignity and respect and not respect me. She ain't no better than, she the one almost unalive me. I ain't almost unalive her. She wind up with my husband. And I wind up in a wheelchair. And I'm not in a relationship by choice, but at the end of the day, they playing house with my children and my grandchildren. They say that's their grandchildren. Oh, wow. They get opportunities to have like they one big happy family with all my children and all my grandchildren and all of them. And they be like, this all our family. Wow. I have never been around me and my children and my grandchildren, but they took that away from me and they gave it to them. So whatever he say goes. He got the power, he got the money and the power, and but at the end of the day, his money might be a bit longer than mine, but at the end of the day, when it's time for me to stand up and contribute, I did that. And my grandchildren ain't never lacked in nothing when it came down to me. Even with a check every month, I still make sure I handle my business with my grandchildren. And they say what they want. But at the end of the day, it was a time where I bought stuff for my grandchildren. And somebody said, I would never spend that type of money on. Well, I ain't you and you ain't me. And you ain't going to tell me how to spend my money. And you ain't going to tell me what to do for my grandchildren. But it's okay. That's why it's called exposing the truth. Everybody think it's a game. You know how many people was wishing that my comedy show was going to be a failure anyway. But that's okay, because the comedy show didn't make me and it didn't break me. And if somebody did something to me, now they got to live with the choice they make. When somebody think they getting over or they beating you, they just getting by. I'm good. Because Jehovah told me I would supply your each and every need. He been holding me down. He been making a way. You think he gonna stop? Why should he? He ain't never stopped. He's still in the blessing business. He ain't never stopped blessing me. So all of them that's doing what they doing and playing the little games that they playing, y'all wouldn't understand how many people is against me. So all y'all, so everybody, and she the bad guy. Wow. All of them be, it'll take one of them. You share the video to me, you share it to me, you share it to me, you share it to me. They listening now. Trust me. I know y'all here, but y'all know I'm not lying, huh? And maybe I told some of y'all the secrets that y'all been lying to y'all children about, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some of y'all want to go to y'all grave with some of the stuff that I just revealed, huh? Mm-hmm. You ain't never told your son that, huh? His supposed to be sister was my daughter. You ain't want your son to know that, huh? Mm-hmm. You ain't never told him where he got his name from either, huh? Oh, well. You should have told him the truth. Maybe this not a good way for him to find out, but he did because somebody told him. Oh, wow. How about that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I tell you all the time to leave me alone. Stop poking the bear. If you start poking the bear ain't going, wow. Because you know when you keep poking, sooner or later, I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So today was exposed day. Mm-hmm. And y'all, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It is so much more. It is so much more. It's so much more. And somebody on here saying, please don't tell them. Please don't tell them. Out of respect and the little love that I have for you, and as long as you keep on not playing with me, not crossing the line with me, your secrets are safe with me. I'm just saying. Because y'all be lying. Y'all be lying on this internet. But you know what? We got somebody over here that know the truth. But y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. See, that's the problem. They want me to be quiet. They want me to shut up. Mm-mm. Y'all did me like a dog. Ooh, y'all did me like a dog. Ooh, they say your brother said the beast should die. Now, why would your brother say something like that? I don't want to believe he said that. But that's what they said. But I don't think he said that, because when I saw him, he treated me so nice. He treated me so nice. But they also said that your brother didn't want you to mess with my ex-husband, but you hadn't already slept with him. It was too late. It's so much to the story. And people would say, you know what, Ann? That been years ago. I know it been years ago, y'all. But it's more to the story. Had he just would have left me alone, I probably would have been got over it. So y'all think from the time I got Pum Pum in 95, and then that happened when he got busted with the children in the car. So he want y'all to believe, y'all, the Pickaboos right here and the Pickaboos right here. He wants y'all to believe that me and him, he wants y'all to believe that he hate me. Ask him, did I tell him? Ask him, did I talk to him and tell him that I had the alphabets? Ask him. Ask him that he talked to me before I even exposed the alphabet. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him when the last time he talked to me. Ask him. Ask him, did he talk to me when he came home? Just ask him. Is you gonna ask him or not? Ask him, did he talk to me when he come home? Or better yet, y'all was married. Ask him, did he talk to me when he was locked up? Ask him. Just go it on and ask him. That's your husband, right? Ask him when the last time he talked to me. Ask him. Ask him. Just ask him. Since all y'all and y'all delusional ass mind, ask him when the last time he talked to me. Because he knew about the alphabets before I even exposed it. Since y'all be around here and y'all mind, oh, he don't care nothing about that. She need to go ahead on with all that. Ask him when the last time he talked to me. With your stupid ass want to believe that a man that was once in love with a woman, he ain't still in love with her to this day. But if he was married to you, and he was incarcerated, ask him, did he ever talk to me while he was incarcerated? Just ask him. Ask him, was he talking to me while he was incarcerated? Since y'all playing with me. Since you wasn't answering the phone, and since you was telling your girls that y'all be talking about the same thing, and sometimes you don't answer the phone, and he better change his life because you don't want to lose your license, your nursing license, ask him. Ask him, was he talking to me while he was incarcerated? Since y'all playing with me. Ask him. Ask him, because I got receipts. Yeah. Raise my right hand to Jehovah on my life. On my life. Ask him, was he still talking to me? Ask him, did he call me while he was incarcerated? I'm just saying, since y'all on the outside, think y'all know everything. And yeah, I was in a wheelchair. Yeah. And I didn't have the alphabets then. When you weren't answering the phone, ask him who else he was calling when you didn't answer the phone. Okay. Yeah. A typical man. That's what I'm saying, Elizabeth. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And y'all be around here worrying about, I wonder why she feeling some type of way and this and that. Because y'all on the outside looking in. And y'all thinking y'all got it made in the shade. And at the end of the day, y'all delusional ass want to believe in y'all mind that, because a man go ahead on and marry another woman, he's still in love with another woman, even though he married your duck ass. How about that? Y'all think when people go on with their life and they cheated on somebody else and made you the wife, now you the wife, and he cheated on his other significant other, and now you with him, but you think in your delusional mind, you better. Girl, please. You forgot who I was? I was one of the finest, still fine in a wheelchair, but I was that girl. So you think it's easy for a man to get that out their head? It's easy. And even though he was with her that Friday and she got almost underlined that Sunday, sound like unfinished business to me. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm cool, calm, and collected. I'm just getting loud for the people in the back. For the people in the back. I want them to understand. And so I want them to hear exactly what I'm saying. And y'all think, oh, she in a wheelchair. Ain't nobody, okay. Okay, it's been 31 years and I've been dealing with this tossing and turning, flipping and tripping. I've been dealing with this for some years. They still together. I ain't with nobody. I'm talking about what I've been through, and you know what? I want answers. I want to know who signed on the dotted line because it sure wasn't me. Now, which one of y'all out there did a fraud or signed my name? And what kind of lies y'all told that you couldn't find out where I was? Because I wouldn't have let it go down that easy. I would have put up a damn good fight and I would have been getting spouse support right now. Everything the devil thinks that he stole from me, I want that back. And gonna get it back. Gonna get it back through telling my story. I done spared people lives. I done told people I let it go and all that, and they still around here playing with me. Okay. Somebody might, oh, it don't matter. Oh, it don't matter. Them people together. Yeah, they together. They together. But I guarantee you, on all 10, they ain't happy. A lot of people good at putting up a facade. Ain't nobody worrying about her, but somebody's still listening, and somebody's still gonna go deliver the message. And somebody, God, I want to hear that. Yeah, you won't hear it. You won't hear it. Ask them. That's what I'm saying. Ask them. Ask them. Since all you women think y'all got it made in the shed out there, and y'all got the perfect marriage, the perfect husband. Some of y'all got good husband. Some of y'all do. But guess what? The word say trust no man. Not what I said. That's what the word say. But they got some men that cheat and they respectful with it. They didn't cheat it and you never found out about it. But if you're a woman like me, your intuition gonna allow you to know that he went out there and cheated. No matter how long y'all been together, we could be together 10, 15 years. And at one time, when my stomach bothered me, that let me know you went out there and did something you ain't had no business doing. And a lot of y'all women, y'all know y'all men be out there doing a little dipping and dabbing, but y'all still holding on because you know y'all invest in one another. Cheaper to keep them. I heard somebody say, you know what, no matter what, I ain't going nowhere. Well, I wouldn't go nowhere if I was you. If I was you. But I ain't you. But if it was me, ain't all the money in the world gonna make me be with somebody infidelity, disrespectful, deceiving. You cheating, you done cheated, I'm gonna move around. But like they say, and people change. And yeah, he cheated on you 1-2 times. Yeah, he cheated. So you forgive him, but and your mouth, you say, oh, I forgive him. But every now and then you think about that woman he cheated on you with. So technically, you ain't forgave him. Clock that cheat. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Since y'all think y'all know everything. Y'all think y'all know everything, right? So y'all think, oh, in the process of all this happening in 95, and then all that happened, then he got locked up for 12 years. So y'all thought we was enemies? We wasn't enemies until he came home and she came around and she realized that we still was cool and she didn't want that. Y'all can still have children together, but you ain't got to be her friend. Oh, wow. He ain't never got out the way with me. Not since he been home. No, he didn't. But somebody threw a monkey wrench in it, and they don't even want us to be friends. Oh my God. Wow. But it's okay. We are friends to the end. How about that? Without being friends. You know why it's so much of animosity? It's the facade. You know, like some people, like your baby daddy, when he get around his other old lady and her family and all that, he talk about you and act like he hates you. But when it's just you and him, and you and him, or you and him, the hate not there. But I'm going to put up a facade around all these people, my partners. I got my partners controlling my partners because my partner don't speak. Even much the partners don't speak to me. And what I done you? You was speaking. And so you let another man control you. You dipping in another man's business that don't have nothing to do with you. I'm like, damn, some of y'all Negroes out there act just like females. Because if a man went through something with him and his ex, what they got to do with you? If your wife don't like me, what they got to do with you as a man? Some of y'all little P-ass Negroes. Y'all can't even stand. Y'all ain't even man enough to stand on y'all. Even if you got an ex-old lady, the new old lady, a new wife you with, you scared to speak to your ex that was good to you with your punk ass. Ain't no woman supposed to control you. And the woman before her was good to you and you cheated on her. And now you don't want to speak. But when you ain't around her, you want he and ha. Keep the same energy with your punk ass. But I forgot. You ain't never been a man. Because a man ain't going to let no woman control him for not speaking to his baby mama. If it ain't no drama, not speaking to his ex, not but a P-ass Negro, yeah, he dipping in shit that ain't got nothing to do with him. How about that? And God forbid if he the man and he got little workers, not a little worker looking at you some kind of way. What you got to do with it with your punk ass? What you got to do with it? Oh, because he supplying your need and he your supplier. Now you think you all that because he supplied you. Well, if you don't sit your punk ass down, that let me know who control you. You got a boss because you ain't the boss. Exposing the truth. See, some of y'all think y'all be knowing people. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing my ex-husband, right? He a typical man, and he done some typical shit that turned out to be bad. And his first wife wound up in a wheelchair, and he wound up marrying a woman who the first wife. Okay. But don't act like since I've been in this wheelchair, we ain't been talking. I'm just saying. We not lovers. We don't go together. You was talking to me while you was in jail. Woosah. You remember your friend? You remember your friend? When you was on the phone with me, you remember your friend? And I give you her number? That was in a call with me? When you called me? Okay. I'm just saying. Don't be around here playing and acting like we enemies. Because people say when they be saying your ex, you be saying my children, mama. So you putting up a facade around people. You trying to make people think you hate me. Oh, wow. I understand. But let me tell you something. Baby daddy, ex-husband. Let me tell you something. I know you don't hate me. I know. You forgot I was your first wife. We did live together, right? So I know you. And that's not you. You non-confrontation. You don't like nobody to yell at you. You don't like mess and confusion. You throw the rock and hide your hand. You are sneaky, and you is horse. That's what I said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You ain't only cheated on me. Remember I said I could never be your mistress to the woman that almost unalived me. I wouldn't never be a mistress to nobody. Not even you. Not even for $1,000,000. You can't buy me. Remember that? Okay. Okay. Now, tomorrow is my B-Day. I'm going to enjoy my B-Day. I'm making 60, and it's a blessing. Mm-hmm. Write that in your calendar. Yo, the young girls that think y'all know Miss Ann, y'all don't. Mm-hmm. Oh, and again, if it's anything that I did in my past as a young girl, if I wanted you and you and you to know anything about anything that I did, anything, I would tell you. But what I did and who I slept with and when I slept with them and how I slept with them was my damn business. Clock that T. Right string? Yo over here, baby. I'm a phenomenal woman and I'm such a lady. What do I look like being on the internet telling, oh, I did this, I did that, I let him do this, I let her do that. Girl, please, go ask your mama and your daddy before you come on my page asking me questions about me. Because some things is not your damn business. Mm-hmm. So I'll see y'all on tomorrow on my birthday. Yes, I'm coming back live tomorrow on my birthday. Y'all be blessed and y'all have a blessed night on this Thursday night. Deuces. How you like that?